Hey guys, BJ the Brave here, back with some Warpforge content, and this is an exciting one. I am going to be reading to you live my first reaction to the brand new ladder or rank system or constructed player, whatever you want to call it, in Warpforge 40k. We've also got a balance patch for August. I'm going to do a separate video for that, so look out on my channel if you want to get ahead of all the updates. But guys, I want to start by just saying I have not read this yet. I was told that it was based or inspired by the Gwent Pro League, and I have to say I am super excited. We'll see when we read it, but honest to God, this is like the thing I have been looking forward to in Warpforge, and I have got some really good plans for content if this turns out to be what I hope it is. So, shall we read on together? I like doing these live reactions because you get to basically see, you know, what I'm literally feeling as I'm responding to it. And obviously, when I've had a bit of time with the data, I'll have a bit more time. Anyway, let's jump right in. So, fight your way to the top, announcing a new ranking system. Okay, so shortly after the game's early access release, the first competitive season began, giving players their first chance to conquer the rankings and carve their legend amongst the stars. The system worked great for the first seasons of the game, but it started showing some shortcomings, particularly as the difference between veteran and new players grew larger. We are excited to announce a major upgrade to our ranking system set to launch this week. With this update, our aim is to introduce a clearer progression system, good, that creates a more engaging and rewarding experience for players of all skill levels, from newcomers to seasoned veterans. Excellent, good so far. New progression system from Iron to Legendary. The new ranking system replaces the ELO rating with a tiered division structure. Yes, thank God for that. Players will progress from Iron through to Legendary rank. Here's how it works. Divisions and ranks. Players start in the Iron division. Okay, this is very sort of magic, very sort of Runeterra-esque. In Iron Division 1, and they progress through 30 ranks divided into 6 divisions. So you go from Iron to Bronze to Silver to Gold to Platinum to Diamond. Yes! Each division has 5 ranks, 1 to 5. Brilliant. So you go, yeah. So this is very much like Magic: The Gathering. Absolutely brilliant. Feels much better. Feels like you're seeing your progression as you're playing. Fantastic. Thumbs up. 5 out of 5 if I'm sticking my rating system. Excellent so far. Honors. Each victory grants an honor. To advance from Iron Division 1 to Iron Division 2, you need 2 honors. Each victory grants an honour, so to go from Iron Division 1 to Iron Division 2 you need 2 honours. The required honours increase gradually up to 5, from Bronze Division onwards. Defeats will remove 1 honour. So it's kind of like, you're going to go down 1 when you lose, you're going to go up 1 when you win. Yeah, that's fine. Players cannot drop to a lower division within a season, encouraging mid-season experimentation. Absolutely brilliant. Guys, this is fantastic because in the ELO system, you just would play a meta deck and then you would... I basically did all my experimentation at the start of the season because I didn't want to lose ranking. Now what you can do is experiment at the bottom of, like, say, Bronze. Then as you start doing well with a deck, you want to push for Silver. You play that deck till you hit Silver. And then once you reach Silver, you can experiment again because you can't go back down to Bronze. So you can experiment. Then you go, this is the deck I want to push in Silver. And then you can go serious again. And then you get to Gold and you can experiment again. And that's really cool because it also means when you get up to the higher division, like Platinum or Diamond or whatever, you can experiment with stuff against more better English, better decks, better players. So yeah, that is absolutely brilliant. Love that. Draws do not grant or remove honours. Win streaks, starting from the 3rd consecutive victory and lasting until a player loses or draws a match. Each win grants 2 honours. That makes sense. I wonder if win streaks still happen I wonder if that happens all the way up to Legendary. Anyway, matchmaking and MMR. The matchmaking system will try to pair you with players from your same division, but you could find yourself playing against players who are 1 division lower or higher than you. That makes sense. No challenge is too big or too small if you wish to conquer the ranks. Okay, happy days, happy days. Oh my god, I like the look of it. Just this picture is screaming Gwent to me, boys and girls. This is screaming Gwent. Let's get on to it. Become a legend. How the legendary division works. After reaching the legendary division, you will face a different challenge if you wish to top the charts. Yes, players who reach legendary division will start to compete. Will start competing to increase their faction ratings. Here's how it works. Promotion to legendary. Players who earn 5 seals in Diamond Division 5 advance to the legendary division. Remember, you cannot be demoted from your highest division within the season. So once you hit legendary, that's it, you're legendary. Brilliant. All sorts of cool stuff there, like racing to legendary becomes like your first goal. And then we get into this faction-specific ratings. Upon reaching legendary, players start with a rating of 2,500 for each faction. Cool. Winning and losing games while playing a particular faction will adjust the faction's rating, similar to how the old MMR system did. Got you. Faction leaderboards. Separate leaderboards will exist for each faction based on the highest rating achieved this season. Only the highest rating each player has reached this season will be taken into account, so players will not drop in the leaderboard when they lose matches and their current rating drops. Separate leaderboards exist. So Eldar have a leaderboard, ultramarines have a leaderboard. Only the highest rating that each player has reached this season will be taken into account. Right, so if I go up to 3,000 from a 2,500, and then I go on a massive lose streak and go back down to 2,600, the score that I have on the leaderboard is still 3k. Good. That encourages experimentation even at legendary. So that's good. This is very Gwent, by the way. You trying to basically get your personal best score back up. So if you drop, you've got to climb back up to where you were, and then you can try and push that even higher. The players will not drop in the leaderboard when they lose matches and their current rating drops. Fantastic. Global leaderboard. A global leaderboard will rank players by their global rating, which is the average of their 4 highest faction ratings. Absolutely extraordinary. Well done. That is music to my ears. Talk more about this in a minute. This means that players will be more likely to top the global leaderboards if they show expertise at the command of multiple factions during the season. Oh my god, I'm so excited, man. End of season rewards and resets. No ranked season will be complete without epic rewards. When the new ranked system launches, the end of season rewards will be very similar to the current system. We aim to introduce some extra goodies in the future, but for the moment, here's how end of season will work. Rewards. All players who participate in at least one ranked match per season will receive rewards based on their final rank. The top 200 players on the global leaderboard will receive the greatest prizes, with the top 50 adding an exclusive card back, similar to now. Rating resets at the end of the season. Oh, this is what I'm looking forward to. Players lose some rating. Those in Legendary Division with a global rating of 3k will stay in Legendary. Oh no! With all faction ratings being reset to 2,500. Okay, that's the first thing I don't like. Why do we have to start in Legendary? There's no other card game where anyone gets to start at legendary rank. That should always be the first fun thing that you've got to do, is climb to rank legendary. Even in Gwent, where they had the Pro League, you didn't go all the way down to Iron, but we should be starting at, say, like Diamond 1 or something like that, Platinum 1 or something. So I don't like that. For example, a legendary. So all of us will drop 2 ranks. So legendary to Diamond 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So if you kind of just hit legendary and didn't climb over 3k, you will drop a bit. But yeah, I'll have to play that out, because it is the global rating of 3k, right? So it's the average of 4. So you might have a lot more players under that. But I just don't think anyone should start at legendary. Like, it's quite a cool thing to be the first person to hit legendary in a season, stuff like that. So not a massive fan of that bit. Anyway, legendary points. Players above 2,500 global rating receive legendary points equal to their excess. Are we actually going to start showing that? Because right now that's on my personal profile, but there's nowhere where you can see like there's no league of legendary points, is there? You can't see that, unless I'm totally missed something. Transition to the new system. At the beginning of the first system of this new rank system, players will be placed in the rank closer to their rating at the end of the previous season. Players with 2,500. So we're going to... Oh, no. Can't we all just start at the beginning? Players with 2,500 rating will begin the season in the Legendary Division with all of their faction ratings starting at 2-5. Alright, looks like we're starting in Legendary then, because I'm at 4k. Players below 2,500 will begin the season in the rank close to their rating. No one will go down 2 ranks during the transition between old and new system. With this new rank system, we want to strike a balance between a clear and fun progression system for newer players and a way to promote a diverse, skill-rewarding rank system for the most veteran ones. We can't wait to see it in action and watch new legends rise to the top, be they in the faction-specific leaderboards, at the command of the favourite faction, or in the global rankings. And that's really cool, right? Because if you're like someone like Buggy, for example, oh, obviously he's in my faction, so I am going to be trying to twist Buggy's arm to play more than just Abaddon, because I want him to get a global ranking score. But you could just say, do you know what, I'm just going to be the Chaos Specialist, and you just want, your goal is to just win the Chaos leaderboard. And that's what's cool about having the different leaderboards. So you could just be smashing the Chaos leaderboard, but because you don't bother playing the other ones, you're not obviously top on the global. But that's okay. That's your personal goal. That's what you want to be kind of known for. So it does offer like flexibility for your personal objectives and stuff, and I really, really like that. Hone your decks, prepare to fight like never before, and climb the ranks new and improve Warpforge competitive season. See you soon. Excellent, guys. Okay, so overall, I have a few qualms with this, but I am like super happy with this. I'm close to, this is close to like a 5 out of 5 change for me. If I've been really, really analytical and critical, I'd say it's like a 4.5. Very quickly, because I don't want to dwell on negative, because I think this is amazing. Very quickly, I think that starting at Legendary is wrong. I think we should all drop at least down to the division below. I also noticed that there's no minimum amount of games, so it just says that you start. Everybody will start at 2,500, and then it goes from there. I like Gwent Prologue. You had to kind of do 25 games, but I don't know whether that really matters actually here or not. But overall, I just want to say I think this is a fantastic change. I am so excited to play in this system, and I'll tell you now, from a content perspective, here's what I'm going to do, because I've been kind of anticipating this. Basically, what I'm going to do is you'll know on my channel I've been doing a lot of deck guides, and what I'm going to do is I want to kind of show people a little bit more of my actual in-season gameplay. I think people really like that, and I think that because of like comments that I get, and I've been looking at comments over several months on my videos and stuff. So what I'm going to try and do this season is, when I decide on my 4 factions, I will do several videos that kind of show my progress with each faction. So for example, in week 1, if I was playing Aeldari, my first video might be like games 1 to 5. My second video might be games 5 to 10. And at the start of each of those video updates, I'll do a kind of update on the deck list, if indeed it changes. So that's kind of like what I'm going to do. Let me know in the comments what you think to that. But I am super pumped, and I want to start theory crafting and thinking about the 4 factions that I want to focus on. I probably will focus on only 4 factions. There is this kind of interesting thing here, because obviously you could play all your factions and then see which ones you get the highest scores with. That's certainly an approach you could do. And in the first season, I might actually do more than 4. I might do 5, possibly 6, and see how it goes. But I think generally, once I settle down with this, the plan will be at the start of the season to kind of pick which 4 factions I think I can get the highest scores with, and I'll probably try to discipline myself to go with that. And yeah, I think this is a fantastic change, guys. Really cool that up to Legendary there's something for people to really aim for as well. It's not just for the kind of super competitive players, and that they only need 1 faction to do that. So you can climb all the way to Legendary still with only 1 faction. So yeah, super pumped. I think this is a fantastic change. Well done. Massive well done, EG. I know we give you a lot of grief, because we're very passionate about the game, and when the things aren't right, we all go on as a community about feedback. But guys, trust me, as someone who played Gwent religiously, this is going to completely change the player experience. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this is the best and biggest change since I started playing the game. So I am like super hyped. Cannot wait for the ladder to reset and get into this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment. Like and subscribe. And guys, I will see you not only on ladder, but on the new ladder. Take it easy.